getting on the mic and rapping about life, or just me. I'm giving y'all me, but still giving y'all something to dance to at the same time.
Is that why it's your favorite? Because you can get a little dance to it?
Yeah, I feel as if it is, because I would say, as far as challenging myself with my music and turning from the narrative of, like, because I can say, like, before then, a lot of my music was just like melody and like slower beats, and me just, or like soulful beats. I'm just getting on that bitch and just doing my thizzle, like I really do be trying to change my, like my genre and my direction of music, and just like just basically like do anything, like I even come New York style with it, just pop my shit and do whatever I want to do with it, so it's just like, it's really just that, having a dance feel to it, and me just being able to go into a different flow, different vibe, different jumpy, hypey, type of feel than my usual norm. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's another, that's another thing of why I call it unorthodox, because it's really part of challenging myself and testing my limits on, like, like, if I gotta go like this the whole way through the song, am I able to like basically like keep it the whole way through, am I gonna change it up, and like, how am I gonna take it, so that's really what I did as far as challenging myself with the tape.
Okay. Now explain Tag though. Tag dude.
Ta-da. Ta-da, that's actually another one of my favorite tracks. That's my favorite track on there.
Okay.
Basically, that one was really just more of I was in the zone and a vibe with it, and I just, when I heard the beat, whatever come to thought was just, how I was coming with it, you know what I'm saying? But it is just basically, I'm saying, like, ta-da, basically, as in surprise, like, I'm saying, don't be surprised by certain things, or, like, just to give you an instance, I'll be like, pop out, I'm like, ta-da, on myself, ha, I'm like, why not? Hey, feeling so good in the damn shade. That be so move when you not phased. Ha ha, finna cha cha. You funny, but that's just how I was. I just was in the studio, like just in my zone, and I just was coming up with something, seeing what I can do, and just was like, really going hard, basically being me.
That's catchy right there.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
Man, they gonna know the whole shit about time this interview come out. They gave all real done.
Let's go to Good Die Young. Explain that and what your thought was behind the naming of that one as well.
Just basically like me being as talented as I am, and like a lot of even people around me that I know, like they just die at young, and some of them just be like real good hearted, or just be really them ones that's like going somewhere with the sports or whatever they doing in their career, and just something tragic happened to them, you know what I'm saying? Or just, and this was just really like another song as far as like Brave as well, like me just giving not only myself but the world motivation, and just like really, telling yourself like through it all, you're gonna be okay, or through all the shame, through all the talk, doubt, like fighting with yourself about certain situations, you just gotta see it through and really like, be yourself, like muscle through anything, because that's what God put you here for.
Hell yeah. And you're basing this off of Fort Wayne. Does Fort Wayne have a lot of hate towards the up and coming, and let's say shiners and just whatever sport or genre they're in?
I wouldn't say as much as it usually is, like I would say like Fort Wayne is really like starting to open up to really like giving a helping hand, not even giving a helping hand, or just really like lifting that person up to their next level, like it really is starting to, like share more and give a lot of like recognition to those who really like doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really say too much as it used to be, you know what
I'm saying? Let's get into the next track. Smoke in the Air. It's a bop, a slow song.
Yeah, that's more of a slower, soulful song, I'm just really, it's melody, singing on there and just like talking about my life, and just wrapping it up with something like heartfelt, to really like give like a feel is like you there with me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm kind of telling the story, but also, you know, really just giving like a vibe feel as well.
What was the biggest experience you've had since the last interview that is gonna, let's say, impact this tape the most?
Actually, I had a lot of experiences. You know, I performed more, been out of town, shot more videos. You know, a lot of that since then. I really got like a great insight on like just locking in and really like dealing with like video dates and just like a lot of like deadlines and shit like that. Really more on the music tip, just being more like musically inclined. I got like a lot of experience from those as far as like putting in more hours in the studio, you know, seeing what that do for me. Just even like with this tape, because even from our last interview, and that's when I started working on my tape as well. You know, it's just really like me getting another insight on the second project, on how it looks now in a different, you know, era, you know, like different times, different. I would say like the music genre is changing a lot from what they used to say with mumble rap. You know, a lot of it is just basically driven off of your lyrics and stuff like that. So just really that, you know, experience as far as like how to be a better person, you know, a better man, you know, all that type of stuff. Like even with me being in a car accident, you know, just my experience was just how to like be more grateful of life, you know, thanking God that, you know, just grace and I'm here today, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If somebody was to turn on this tape played all the way through, what time should they put it on?
I would say the first minute of the song, you know, like, I mean, not the song, but the tape, you know, it ain't even the time. You should just start from track 1 all the way through, you know.
Don't matter the time.
Yeah, guaranteed. I feel like they should, in a way, I feel like I did in a way where if you play it from track 1 all the way down, it's just going to be, you know, a good vibe all the way through, but no matter what shuffle, you know, time, man, you play, it's going to be, y'all going to feel it either way it goes, you know.
Yeah. What was one of your hardest songs that it took to finish? And then why?
Probably Good Die Young, because I'm really using my singing vocals on that one, like I feel like more than I ever have on any of my songs. So it really took a lot of like me just like singing with a lot of my core voice, you know, not even core voice, just like a hardcore singing, you know, just pushing a lot from, you know, like my diaphragm, just getting out, you know, a lot of that, a lot of having to do reruns, even like more than one session to finish it out, because, you know, like my voice is getting, you know, like screechy, all that, you know. I even struggle with the lyrics, because like even with all my lyrics, you know, I feel like with all my lyrics I try to be as surgical as possible with them, you know, and just make sure I take my time and really know what I'm saying and making sure it makes sense, you know, and it's just, you know, there where it can be grabbed and not just always, you know, in the air or something that they gotta really like hold on to and really, you know, okay, what do you say? You know, I really want to just give something that even if you don't really get what I'm saying, you feeling the music, you know.
Yeah. Is there any music videos coming for this project?
For Haze, for sure. It's a music video coming for Haze. I ain't gonna get a full
details.
On that yet, but it's coming. Everything on the way. Tape is coming out October 27th though. So.
Now, why did you pick that date?
Just because I didn't want to get too far into like wintertime. You know, like it was initially, some of the songs I had was initially for the summertime, but October could, you know, it could do, you know, so I couldn't push it back no more. So I just said that's it right there.
I feel it. So, have you been paying any attention into the news lately with the whole Jada Picket or Will Smith? You got any thoughts or comments?
Yeah, with social media, it's hard to miss it though.
Right. It's like that or Blueface. It's always popping.
I would say that it's most definitely crazy. It's hilarious at the same time, you know. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say it's hilarious because, not to sound fucked up, if I was going through it or, you know, somebody near me was going through it, I'd be, you know, fucked up. But I feel like, you know, Jada was most definitely on, you know, her own time, you know, like, I ain't gonna, you know, like, you gotta, like, a lot of people say, though, you gotta mind your business because you don't really know what's going on for real, you know what I'm saying? So, they might be, you know, just really making their money, you know, just they bored, they rich, they can do whatever they want, you know what I'm saying? So they might just be bored. She might just be, you know, like, and they, you know, like I said, once again, they rich, they famous people, you know, so she might just be mad at something he did. He came home late. And now she just doing anything that any regular person around the city or anywhere, you know, are doing is just getting broadcast more than anything. But the whole Tupac shit is insanity though. Like, I don't know if
what part is the most insane for just in that Tupac?
No,
part?
not even the Tupac part. I don't know if it's because a lot of shit be fake, you know.
Right.
So that's why I don't really be going on a lot of shit. But I seen something about her saying that she sold crack, and that shit just had me, you know, like, all right,
what the fuck?
Enough of the games, you know.
Right.
Like the jig is up now, you know. Like we ain't going for it no more. You know what I'm saying? I just can't go for the crack stories.
Do you think the slap was real with Chris Rock?
I feel like the slap was real, but it most definitely could have been a stage.
Okay.
You know, like I said, this is
entertaining.
These is entertaining people, bro, and they rich, they famous, they can do whatever they want. And who gonna really, like, even if they do get called out for it, and you know, like, what? Okay, and they on to the next, you know, Oscars or whatever they gonna do, and then they gonna have the next whatever they have there. You know, somebody done got into a little argument in the back, to step on somebody shooting something, somebody entourage fighting, and that's gonna take over that. Well, no, I'm lying. I don't think nothing gonna take over that Will Smith shit.
So, have you ever been in a situation like Will Smith where you had to fight for a girl, whatever the situation, and you've had to put hands on some other dude?
Yeah, I done been